How are all my amazing listeners out there doing? This is DJ Red, coming to you from the same rust-bitten shack just outside Inez, Kentucky, where the rain hasn't let up and the silence between the trees is thicker than the air in a coal mine. We're 2 days out from the president's emergency broadcast. 2 days since National Guard convoys rolled into town with blank expressions and heavy boots. 2 days since every grocery store, gas station, and pharmacy went from chaos to silence. No more trucks coming in. No more signs of help. Just barricades, curfews, and a growing understanding that something's changed. And it's not changing back. They're calling it the Knox virus now. The official words from the emergency broadcast were a respiratory-based pathogen exhibiting high aggression, severe confusion, and necrotic effects. But out here we're calling it what it really is. The beginning of the end. I haven't left the shack. Not since the guard rolled in and set up a checkpoint on Route 3. I watched them from a distance. Full gear, rifles slung, radio chatter in short bursts. They put up floodlights on the hill and started stopping every vehicle. At first, they waved people through. Then they started pulling them out. Now, no one gets past. No one leaves. Inez is sealed. There's a curfew now, strict. Nobody's allowed out before 10 a.m., and nobody moves after 3 p.m. You break curfew, you don't just get fined. You disappear. This place used to be home. Now it feels like a trap with soft edges. I did a little work on the shack since the last time I checked in. Wired the mic stand into the door like a brace. Hung up curtains, dark ones, and tacked foam boards to the windows. It's not soundproof, but it's better than nothing. Keeps the cold from creeping in, at least. There's a slow leak in the roof near the transmitter rack. Caught it in a coffee can. The drip hits every 4.2 seconds. I counted. Sleep comes in waves, mostly between static and distant thunder. Yesterday, I tried to pick up the local station in Beauty. 88.9 on the dial. Dead. Not even static. Just a hollow hum, like the transmitter was ripped out and the tower left to rot. Word is that Beauty was hit early. A family came in from Pikeville to check on relatives. 2 of them were sick. The 3rd tried to call for help. The rest is pieces. You don't hear official statements anymore. You hear rumors. A truckload of National Guard from Warfield hasn't checked in for 36 hours. Locals say they were ambushed near the old mining site. No one will confirm it, but the checkpoint at the edge of town doubled its numbers overnight. Someone's scared, and I don't think it's just us. The virus is spreading faster than anyone will admit. Not through sneezes, not through air. It's the bite. That's the word going around. I know, sounds like something from a movie, but people out here don't joke about that kind of thing. I got a letter through the mail slot. No name, just shaky handwriting on lined notebook paper. Read, my brother got scratched. Didn't even bleed much. For hours later, he was chewing on the carpet. I locked him in the root cellar. He's still banging on the door. Please tell people. Don't wait for symptoms. Don't give them time. I don't know who wrote it, but I believe them. Earlier today, I watched a woman walk up Route 645. She was barefoot, soaked head to toe in rainwater, dragging something wrapped in a tarp. She stopped in the middle of the road, turned toward the shack, didn't come any closer, just stared, for what felt like a full 5 minutes. I didn't move, didn't breathe. Eventually, she turned back toward the hills and disappeared into the tree line. I don't know what she was dragging, but I know what it sounded like when it bumped the pavement. Calls have been fewer. Most of the time, I just get clicks, static, or heavy breathing. One guy called in last night, didn't give a name, said he was up near Milo, held up in a barn with 3 other people. They'd been quiet, careful, but a kid broke curfew. Said he just wanted to run to his grandma's place. He didn't come back, but something else did. Said it slammed against the barn door for hours. Didn't speak, didn't groan, just thudded. They waited until morning to check. Found the kid. His legs were gone. His eyes were wrong. They burned what was left. The caller just said, "Tell them not to wait." Read, "Tell them if it's your family or a stranger, Makes no difference. They're gone the moment they turn. The moment the eyes go gray. Then he hung up. The silence isn't natural anymore. Birds don't chirp. Crickets don't sing. There used to be dogs barking every night down in Warfield. Now, nothing. One guy came on the CB earlier, said he's been driving back roads trying to get out of the state. Said the guards pushing people toward containment zones. His words, not mine. He said, "They don't want us leaving, Red. Not because we'll spread it, because we've already seen too much." That's the kind of talk that used to get you labeled paranoid. Now it just gets you listened to. I've been rationing. 1 can of soup every 36 hours. Got 6 cans left. 1 bottle of water I refill with rain when I can. Still have power from the backup battery, but it's dropping fast. Maybe 48 hours left if I keep things dim. But I'll keep talking, because someone out there needs to hear this, even if they don't know it yet. Some of you wrote in asking if the National Guard has been helping. Truth is, I don't know. Depends on what you call help. They set up barricades. They enforce curfew. They isolate sick homes. And if someone doesn't answer when they knock, they don't knock twice. I've seen them drag people away. Saw them load a man into the back of a Humvee after his wife screamed he'd been bitten. She was begging them to let her say goodbye. They didn't listen. They just tossed her in the second truck. That was 3 nights ago. The house has been boarded up since. The Knox virus isn't just killing people. It's killing everything people used to be. We're paranoid. We're turning on each other. We're closing our blinds and turning off our radios. Don't. Not yet. I got a message today. Someone slid it under the door, tucked into a Ziploc bag. It said, "Still alive in Deboard. We have 6 people, generator, water filter. No infected. Only one problem, one of us got scratched. No bite, just a scrape. Watching him, not sure what to do. Listening to you every night. Please keep broadcasting. You 6 out there in Deboard. I hear you. And if I had an answer, I'd give it. But I don't. All I have is this mic, this shack, and this voice. So I'll keep using it. You might be thinking about leaving, heading out, trying to find help. Maybe somewhere outside the state. My advice? Don't. Roads are blocked. Bridges are either barricaded or collapsed. And even if you make it out of the quarantine zone, what are you bringing with you? Some say the virus lives in the blood. Others say it's in the saliva. But we know one thing for sure. If you're bit, you're done. Some towns are gone already. Kermit, Warfield, Beauty's on its last legs. And here in Inez, we're hanging on by the edge of our nails. But I see candlelight some nights. I see flashlights flicker in the hills. That means someone's still breathing. Someone's still trying. And that means I will too. This is DJ Red. Still broadcasting. Still surviving. Still stubborn as hell. If you're out there, keep your eyes open. Keep your doors locked. Keep your humanity. Don't trust what looks familiar. And whatever you do, don't get bit. I'll be back on the air tomorrow, if the battery holds out. Until then, don't forget me.